Hello, students. I'm Chef Pietruska. I will show you how to make delicious pierogi and vegan, and I will show you to talk in English. So here's my kitchen. Get off that. This is a counter, this is a stove, this is a fridge, this is a sink, this is a cabinet, and those are drawers. This is a pot, this is a pan, this is a knife, and this is a peeler, this is a bowl, this is a ricer, this is a rolling pin, this is a whisk, this is a round paper cutter, and this is plate, this is grater, this is helicopter, this is scale, this is flour, the eggs go in trash, carrots, onion, canola oil, and potatoes, and vegan cheese. Actually, no vegan cheese, it's oil. Now, let's start the English grammar lesson. Children, please. So, how much and how many? How many is used with countable nouns? How much is used with uncountable nouns? Remember to make a regular noun plural, add s, and there are some irregular nouns such as people and children. So, how many questions begin with how many? Note that the plural form for potato is potatoes with an extra e, and leaf becomes leaves, which explains the joke, why don't you make like a tree and leaf? Do and are in plural form, of course. Now with the answers, if you have more than one, like a few, the noun is plural. Similarly, are and aren't are in plural form to indicate that there is more than one of a noun. If you say, I don't have something, you have the option to add any before the noun. If the sentence begins with there aren't, you must add any. Due to the countable nature of the various kinds of dumplings like the Polish Kouduni and ears is a prime example of a noun that falls under the how many category. However, if you are measuring by weight rather than by unit, you would use how much because it has been rendered uncountable. So that's how many. Now let's move on to how much for uncountable nouns. Most people actually mix it up, but if you want to sound educated, you should get this right. Uncountable nouns can be things you in general weigh, such as flour and rice, and also abstract nouns such as poverty and time. The verb is of course in singular form. Note it is incorrect to use much in positive statements of quantity, so you can use words like some and a lot of for negative statements. If you are using a can of soda, it is countable. For instance, we want spoons of soda. If you are using fresh soda, then you need a bunch of soda. So you uncountable. And you need to boil it and run it through the helicopter. What is that ghastly noise? You know that I am child blind. I can't see children without special glasses. And hey, who farted? Was it you, Ola? It's okay. Do you know if fart is countable or uncountable? Actually, it is a trick question. If you are referring to the sound, then it's countable. If you are speaking of its gas form, then it is uncountable because you can't count it. Good work, class. Is dismissed. But first, before you leave, you must copy everything from the board because a certain Ola answered the question incorrectly. Actions have consequences. I'm sure you don't know if consequence is countable. Olivier, say how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood cut Jack wood cut Jack wood?
Good job. What do you think, Grandma? It's quite edible. Beef wrap could lead to getting teeth capped, or even a wreath for Mount Dukes on some grief crap. I suggest you change your diet. It can lead to high blood pressure if you fry it, or even a stroke, heart attack, heart disease. It ain't no starting back once arteries start to squeeze. Take the easy way out, phony. Until then, they know they wouldn't be talking that baloney in the bullpen. So disgusting. Pardon self as I discuss this. They talk a wealth of shit and they ain't never seen the justice. Bust this, like a cold milk from out the toilet. 2 batteries, some Brillo, and some foil, heat'll boil it. He be better off on PC glued, and it's a feud, so don't be in no TV mood. Every week it's mystery meat, seaweed stew. Food. We need food. Did it, that's all, folks.